Hi, welcome to Starkey at a Glance. My name is Judy Grobstein, and I'm the Manager of Education and Audiology at Starkey, Australia. And I'm here today to talk to you about our Hearing Care Anywhere remote programming system, specifically how you as a clinician can answer a remote programming request from your patient and how they would receive those adjustments through our Thrive mobile app.
First, look at how you as the clinician will answer a patient's remote programming request. Open up your dashboard, and at this point, you can refresh the screen to see if there's a new request. If you look at the bottom of your screen, it will show you when you have a new request. You'll see the little red icon located at the bottom there. If you tap on the patient's name, it will actually show you what the patient requested. So what their problems were in the detail of that remote programming request that they sent through. At this point, you'll just choose Start Fitting. And what it's going to do is automatically open up your Inspire fitting software. Now, prior to doing this, you don't need to have a NOAA or Inspire software open. You can just have your dashboard open and shrunk down on the bottom of the screen. And as you see, you have easy access to the software by just tapping Start. At this point, what it's doing is bringing that request and the patient settings down through the cloud. So as you can see here, we have a full view of the Inspire fitting software. And if we look in the upper right-hand corner and we hover over the connection section, we can see on the screen the details of that patient's request. So this patient requested that things are too loud. So in the normal memory, we'll just go ahead and reduce the gain. And the nice thing is you can also make adjustments to any of their custom memories. So for instance, I can select their office or their steakhouse memory that they've customized and reduce the gain in those custom memories as well. Once the adjustments are complete, you'll go to the top of the screen and select to save the session. At this point, you'll enter your description that will save into your NOAA session. So you can write what you did, in this case, reduce the normal and custom memory gain. I do recommend maybe put remote programming so that you know it was a remote programming session, and then you can also customize the response that they will see in the Thrive app. Then you'll simply select Save, and this is going to send those adjustments back through the cloud to the patient. As a reminder, if you hover over the connection status on the upper right-hand corner of the Inspire software, you'll see that it says Hearing Care Anywhere. So you know right away that you are in a remote programming session versus a live connected session. You'll also notice if you hover there, it does give you the detail of the patient's request, so you know exactly what you're working with as far as making your adjustments. As a reminder, you do have the option to make adjustments to both the hearing aid memories as well as any custom memories that the patient has created in the Thrive mobile app. Another good thing to know is that you can make these remote programming adjustments from any fitting computer as long as that computer is connected to the internet and you've logged into your dashboard. So if you have several computers that you maybe take to a visiting site, or maybe you have a laptop at home during the situation that we're in now, you're working from home a bit more, as long as you're online and connected and logged into the dashboard, you can make these adjustments from any fitting computer. The other nice thing is that you can, through your dashboard, filter it into groups. What this does is if you have several clinicians who work in your practice, you can choose a group and filter which clinicians will respond to which requests. So for instance, if you're going to be taking a few weeks off for whatever reason, that way some of your colleagues would be able to respond to a patient's help request so that it doesn't go unnoticed over that period. Now that you've responded to the patient's request, it's time to go over how they will receive that adjustment from you through their Thrive mobile app. So it's sent through the cloud once you've made those changes, and then the patient will open up their Thrive mobile app and they can take a look at or listen to the current settings and compare them to the new changes that you sent through remotely. So what they'll do is open up their Thrive mobile app and they'll go to the settings icon on the bottom right corner of the screen. That's the three horizontal lines, and you'll see that there's a red indicator there. That way they know that there's something new that they should look at. They'll click on this settings icon, and essentially at this point, what they're going to do is follow the red dots. So I can see an indicator for my request. I can see that there are new settings available, so I'll tap there, and I can see those three specific memories that were adjusted. So for I can click on that memory, I can listen to the current settings and compare them to the new changes and decide what my preference is. The nice thing about this is they can wait until they're in that exact environment before they listen to these adjustments. So for instance, they can wait till they're in the office or in the steakhouse and really make sure that those adjustments work for that setting. Once they save them, it will ask them to rate those changes. They can choose unsatisfied, indifferent, or satisfied. If they choose indifferent or unsatisfied, it will ask them if the changes are better or worse. And at that point, it will give them the option to submit a new request. So an easy way to just, based on that initial request, add a second request on top of that. So they can just hit submit at that time, and then they're set to go with that second request. As with all of our other features, if you want more detailed step-by-step information on how to answer a request from Hearing Care Anywhere, you can download our quick tip by going to starkeypro.com or the Inspire online homepage and search for our quick tips.
Thank you so much for watching. For more information on this topic or others, please feel free to contact us at 1-800-024-985 or feel free to reach out to your product specialist.